So what's that? So what is this? So what times time? Rate. Okay.
Rate.
Yeah. You have to memorize this formula. If not, you are not going to solve questions like this easily. Okay. So over here, what it says, Jimmy can paint. Let me choose a different color. So Jimmy can paint a house in 10 days. So the work done is actually one house, right? So the rate is, I don't know. So the time is 10 days. So therefore, this is Jimmy's rate, right? So Jimmy's rate will be 1 divided by 10, okay? So Tom, okay? So you have Tom. So the rate for Tom is, so same house in 20 days. So similarly, 1/20. Okay, so right now Jimmy started painting alone for 4 days. So which means the work done by Jimmy alone, is, so I'm going to, you raise your hand, yeah. So you raise your hand for what? You raise your hand, right? Yeah. Yes.
The paper that I did just now, it has your question.
这么厉害啊 Then good lah, good. Yeah, where do you get your paper from?
Raffles Girls.
Oh, okay, good. So that means, yeah. So I don't know where I get my questions from, but anyway, so yeah, the Raffles.
Also today, the Great Mind lesson also have your question. I can prove. I have it.
Wow. Okay, so so seems like this type of question is very popular these days.
Yeah.
Clients. Okay, do you know how to solve this one or not? Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I got it correct.
Okay, good. So great minds have these questions, and I have this question, and then Raffles Girls have this question. So you need to make sure that you know how to solve this question. Okay, so let me carry on. Very good. So very good observation from you. This is a very, very popular type of question. Make sure you know how to solve it. Okay, I guess this is already 4 marks. If you know how to solve it, 4 marks guarantee out of 100.
3 marks.
Okay, 3 marks. So that's how you can guarantee 3 marks out of 100 already. So other people, they start with, they might not know this question. So you need to know this question. Okay, let me continue with this. So for this, so it says Jimmy started for 4 days. So that means the rate, this is rate, times the time, that will be 4 days. So this is the work done, okay? So after 4 days, Jimmy completed 4/10, okay? If you simplify it, you get 0.4, right? So one house, Jimmy completed 0.4. So you have 0.6 to be completed by the 2 of them, right? Can you see? John joined him, right? So therefore you have 0.6, you divide by, so this is the work done, or work needs to be done, divide by the rate. Now Tom joined Jimmy, meaning they need to work together. That's why you use the work done divided by the rate. That's how you get the time. Okay, I'm making use of this formula. Okay, so the question asks for how many days, right? Yeah, so the time is work done divided by rate. So if you use your calculator, you will find out this is 4, right? 4 days. Okay, so they work together for 4 days, and then Jimmy alone for 4 days, total 8 days. Yeah, so you figure this out on that day also. Monday, yes, yeah, you figure this out on Monday as well. So I just want to make sure that you we do a recap of this question, just to make sure you manage to do it. By the way, let me share with you something, because yesterday Nancy showed me her prelim. There is something very, very important here I want to share with you. I think you really need to.
Isn't her prelim also my prelim?
But something I want to share with you. I think you always overlook. Okay, let me share with myself first. So this is also something I share. Actually, I share your mistakes with Nancy, and so I share her mistake with you. So So the two of you can learn from each other. Okay, how do I share?
Okay, but did I get that question correct?
No, because you didn't use my method. You remember the table method question?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay, good. Okay, you see here? Okay, so not here, not the pizza, not myself. Okay. Import. Okay, let me open with something else with preview. Yes. Okay, good. So over here, can I ask you, did you get this question correct or not? This one.
I don't know. Can I
The
go
blue
check?
bits, yeah, the pack all the red bits in equally into containers.
Half correct.
You are correct. Full marks.
No, not full marks.
Okay, good. Let me show you the important thing in this question. Okay. I think you can see that what you can see. Question A. So question A, correct. Can you see question A? She got correct. Let me grab it, then put it here. Okay, I hope you can see that this part, part A, she got correct. And then this is the important thing I want to show you. Part 2, part B.
I also got part A correct.
Part B, can you see the total mark is 4? Can you see total mark is 4? Okay, total mark is 4, but Nancy only get 1 mark out of it, 1 out of 4. Even though here is also correct. So what is the conclusion here? What do you think is the conclusion here?
For bags and not the container.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, okay, let's say the answer is wrong, right? So that means basically, the question asked for what? Let me see. How many were in each bag? Okay, good. So basically, the question asked for bag, right? So Nancy give container. So this is the question, and then Nancy give container, right? Okay. So then, can I ask? Then, if just because of the, how come Nancy only got 1 out of 4? Shouldn't she get more than 1 mark out of 4, or maybe just penalize 1 mark because the answer is wrong, ma? Yeah, just the answer is wrong. So answer is wrong, then minus 1 mark. Then how come she got penalized -3?
Her method was also wrong.
Huh? Who say? Can you not see a tick here? How do you know the method is wrong actually?
你放的那2个。
Can you not see?
Okay, now
can you continue? Can you 10? Who say the method is wrong? The method is okay. Yeah, over here. 9, 1U is 9, so 5U is 45. Yeah, makes sense. And then, so basically, Nancy picked the wrong answer. Okay, so basically, the container is 10, the bag is 7. Because of what? Because of, I think it says the container is 3 plus than bag. So basically, Nancy just chose the wrong answer, and then she got penalized 3 marks. So what I want to tell you here, do you know? You don't know. Okay, good. Okay. It's because you don't know, that's why you keep doing your way. Okay. Or Nancy also keeps doing her way. That's why, okay, she lost the marks. I mean, -3. Okay, what did I tell you about my method to solve such question? Okay, let's say my method. My method, let's say I start with the table, right? Okay, each number total, right? And then once I get this, I just need to fill up. Probably this is, okay, maybe this is U, and then this will be U plus 3 because 7 and 10, right? And then this is the number, this is, let's say 10, this is 20, so you get 10U, and then you get 20U, and of course you get 60, right? So this is the table, right? And then after that, your second step, if you use my method, will be 10U. Let's say they say the total are equal, right? So you just equate the total, right? And then after that, of course, you solve, right? You solve this, I think your U, okay, 10U is equal to 60, so U equals to 6, right? And then of course, then you go ahead and find out. So let's say this is for bag, this is for container. So you know that container, if they ask for container is U plus 3, so it's 6 plus 3, which is 9, right? So depends what they ask. So now they ask for the bag, okay, then you don't need to show this there. That means this is the final answer already. So therefore, this is the final answer. So if you use my method, you will get the table. They have to give you 1 mark if your table is correct, right? And if your equation is correct, they have to give you 1 mark, right? Okay, then of course, you continue to solve it. This is 1 mark. And then of course, the answer is 6. So this is another 1 mark. Can you see how the 4 marks are distributed throughout my method? Okay, but you look at either your method and her method. You look straight away. It says 5U minus 4U is 9, so U equals to 9. So yeah, so U equals to 9, so that's why she got this 1 mark. Can you see the 1 mark here? Okay, and then of course, subsequently, just because her answer is wrong, so she got no mark for all the working here. That means no mark for this effort. Something like you. No mark for effort. Okay, but if you use my method, let's say you use my method. Let's say somehow you don't get the answer. You basically you just make mistake. Let's say you say, oh, this is 12. Then that's why your answer is 12. Okay, but you still get 2 marks. So isn't 2 marks why you get angry? For what? Okay, so 2 marks compared to 1 mark, which is better? I remember your question, the bubble tea one. If you use my method, I also showed Nancy already. And then this is, okay, never mind, this is 81, 96. And then this is for you to find out. So this is, this times this is 324, and then this times this is 384. Then of course, this is 701 something. Then 701 divided by 4, you know, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So you ask to find. So this is the number, this is the total, and then this is the cost, right? So if you have this table, you have to get 1 mark for this table. Okay? But you did not use my method. You do it your way, so you get 0 out of, I don't know, 3 marks, right? I remember that question. The bubble tea one, I remember. Yeah, shop A, shop B, shop C. Okay, so you see, that's why I say it's important to use my method. You get marks, okay? And then this is a structure for you, and you will not easily make silly mistakes if you have a structure like this. All right, okay? So that's why just now when I talk about this question at the start of the lesson, yeah, this question. So basically, you need to show all these steps. So this is your step 1, 1 mark. Okay, this is 1 mark. And then this is your second mark. Okay, then the answer here is another mark. That's why 3 marks. Okay, if you miss, let's say you don't have this. Let's say somehow you don't have this part. then you don't get marks. Okay, so you only get 2 out of 3. So can you be convinced by now you need to have a structure in order to get the 3 marks? Okay, that's how you score full marks. Okay, you need to have a structure. The structure is this. This is 1 mark. This is another mark. The answer is another mark. Okay, Ken? Okay, good. I'm going to show you a more interesting question after this. Yep, this is the one. So I want to warm up your brain first. Okay, can you do this question on a piece of paper? By the way, this question should be a warm-up question. Okay, Nancy, I've tried it and she can finish it pretty quickly. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How much did Nancy get?
92. 92. Oh yeah, let me share with you her one more mistake of her. Besides this. Okay, so this one, she got penalized for not using my method, so she got penalized 3 marks. While she could have.
Didn't you just say that?
Yep. So no, I'm going to share with you another one of her mistake. You remember? Okay, you can check your paper. There is a question. It says the average of A, B, C. A means Alibaba, then B means Baba, then C means Kappa. You know, is 54. Okay, and you know what? If you have written down the formula, or if she has written down the formula,
I got it correct.
Yes. So I just share with you what kind of mistake she can make during an exam. So average is equal to total divided by number of items, right? So if you make use of this formula, so the average is 54. Number of items here is people is 3. So the total is basically 3 times this, right? So it's 162. So that's the total, right? Guess what? She never read the question properly. Okay, she assumed 54 is the total. Okay, she assumed 54 is the total. So what she has done, she take 54 minus the A, then minus the B, then that's equal to C. So wrong. Okay, so you see, not only you never read the question properly, she sometimes also read the question properly. She sometimes also never read the question properly. So I'm wondering, is it because like they call it what? Birds of the same feather flock together, you know? 你们是朋友吗？ So 你的yes. Continue.
Okay, you don't be so cringy, thank you.
What cringy? Birds of the same feather flock together 吗？就是近墨者黑吗？对不对？ So you the two of you are friends. So I also share your mistake with her. So just to make sure that the two of you don't make the same mistake, or read the question carefully, write down the formula. All right. Okay. So this is another mistake she made. Okay. Of course, some more, but I couldn't remember already. Okay. Never mind. So let's come back to this question. Okay. This question to warm up your brain. Okay, do this on a piece of paper. By the way, I have a lot more questions. Can you see? Oh, until 13, you know. Then on the side here,
Yeah, can I get back my calculator? Because just now I was doing paper 1 and then my auntie took my calculator.
Sure, please. Oh, by the way, if you have materials from your school, please share with me as well. Like interesting questions.
I have no materials from my school. Everything I showed to you already.
Oh, okay.
I returned, but I see no question.
Okay, good. Let me share my screen. 可以吗？ By the way, these days I see a lot of other teachers. They also have do you call it the last, the final dash revision online?
Yeah, I had 3 lessons today.
So how does your schedule relate to my this statement?
Never mind, you will not understand.
So you're trying to say you also have your final dash? Okay. Hey, hold on. Funny. I think A can be found pretty quickly, right? Are you done or not?
I'm typing into the chat.
No, yeah, just tell me. Just
I found
A. A is simple. 9.06 divided by 3. Am I right? Yeah. Continue. Second one.
I found B2.
Okay. What's the answer?
But do I put it in grams or kilograms?
What is the requirement? Do they have a requirement? Like
No requirement.
no requirement, then just any unit will do then.
Okay.
So what's the answer for B? You just tell me the answer. I just write it down here. Yeah, we speed up. We can speed up or yeah. Okay, don't try to be funny, okay? But there is a crocodile at the back. Okay, anyway, 4.53. I'm not sure about 4.53 kg. Okay, let's do it together. So over here, part A is pretty easy because it says the mass of the sand in each box was the same. So you have how many boxes? You have A, B, C, right? So A, B, C, then they add up to 9.06, right? So in order for them to have the same, right? So that means they are all equal. So if they are all equal, you just divide by 3 of them. That's for part A. Okay, so there is no requirement for the unit, so you just write 3.02 kg. Okay, so next, so find the mass of the sand in box B at first. So pretty easy as well. So what it says is it 1/6 of the sand in box A is poured into box B, and then 1/3 of the sand in box B is poured into box C. Okay, so this question will be what? This question, instead of looking from the, okay, so, okay, you like to talk about before change after, right? So a lot of times we want to do it from the left to right. That means we want to do from before first. And then we do the back. Okay, but this question, what you could have done is back to first, meaning after to before. Let me show you how you can do this. So that's why I want to show you this question, because this question it is different in the sense that you can actually make use of, or it gives you another perspective, how you can work backward, meaning from the back to front. Okay, so just write down A. So this is A. Hey, where you go? Hello, where you
I'm
go?
still here. I went to get my pen.
Oh, okay, then I wait for you.
It was on
All
the
right.
floor.
Okay, good. So, okay, most of the time we always calculate from the beginning, right? So this is the start, right? So now I want to start from the back, okay? So everybody ends with 3.02, 3.02, 3.02, right? So now take a look at the question. It says 1/3 of the sand in box B is poured into box C. So that means receive 1/3 B, right? Then you get this 3.02 for box C. So that means what? That means the C here, right? The C here is actually 3.02 minus 1/3 B, right? Does it make sense? Yeah, so good. Next, then over here. So, okay, by the way, this is from B, right? From B, yeah. Then now, the B here, okay, let's look at this together. So it says 1/6 of the sand in box A is poured into box B. So what it means is 1/6 of A is gone. So to B, right? So 1/6 of A to B. So let me erase this so I have some space to work it out. So 1/6 of A to B, right? So therefore, your this A minus 1/6 A is equal to 3.02. Okay, so therefore you can quickly find out what is A already. Can you help me out? 3.02 divided by this fraction. Can you help me out? 3.02 divided by 5/6. What's the answer for A?
$3.624.
3.6244444. Is it? No. Okay, good.
No.
Just try to be funny. Because you also want to be funny, I also can be funny. Okay, so yeah, so that means this is from A, right? So from A is 1/6 A, right? So therefore, at the beginning, B is actually equals to, because B from A plus, so therefore 3.02 minus 1/6 A, right? So how can B at first is more than, you understand me or not? Okay, good. So we need to continue first. So yeah, that's it. Should be minus, right? So 3.02 minus 1/6, A is 3.624. So it shouldn't be more than, yeah, your this is more than 3.02. How can it be? How can it be? At first, the answer is at first. Right?
Yeah.
So this question I want to share with you because for this question, you need to do, like, you need to start from the back. Okay, then you find out your A. So when you find out your A, you know that, oh, B received 16A from A. So therefore, B is actually 3.02 minus the, so that means it's here. So A we found out is above here. So that's how you get the answer for part B. Okay, so I want to give you a sense of, you can actually look at this question from another perspective, from the back to front, instead of every time front to back. Okay, so hope you get this question right next time. Okay, next question. This one, 12. By the way, this question take a while for Nancy to finish also. So, okay, now I pass to you.
BCA
什么叫 BCA？
这个题可以用 BCA。
But why not you use the branch method? Okay, by the way, if you use BCA, right, if you make mistake, then most likely you get no marks. But if you use my method, the branch method, you will get marks accordingly. Oh. So if you refuse to listen, then we can't help you.
It's not I refuse to listen. It's
Then?
because the grapevine teacher also said the same thing about his method. He said, if you use other method, you cannot get mark. But if you use BCA, you can get mark.
No, wait. I'm not saying BCA cannot get mark. I say BCA, right? Okay. So BCA versus the branch method, right? So my branch method, I have a structure. So first thing, you get the diagram, right? The diagram is 1 mark. Equation plus 1 mark. Then of course you solve it, right? Then 1 mark lor. Then most likely the answer is also 1 mark. So I'm saying there is a structure for you to get marks. But your BCA, I'm not sure. You understand me or not? For your BCA, I'm not sure how you can get marks. Is it like if your answer is correct, then you only get marks for BCA? If your answer is wrong, then you get 0 out of it. Can I ask you? Oh, so my suggestion is the branch method. Okay, that's how you score. Oh, that's how you score, item by item. Okay, your BCA, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you score item by item. Okay. Because I realize sometimes you use the BCA, you cannot solve the question also. But for the branch method, then I think most of the time you can solve the question. Yeah.
老师,
Yes.
I think I found out how to do.
Yeah, just
I
tell me the
found
answer.
the equation. No,
嗯。
没有找到 answer. I found the equation.
So you will get the answer first, then I will verify your answer with my method later.
I found 1 unit.
So no, just tell me the answer. Because you might be like Nancy, you found 1 unit is 9, and then in the end you still get it wrong. So I'm looking forward to your answer. Not 1 unit. I also don't know what is your meaning of 1 unit. 1 unit for boys or 1 unit for girls? I also don't know.
I found the answer, I think.
So what's the answer?
225.
In the end, 225. Okay, let me try it out. 225. Right now.
Wait, in the end? No, not in the end.
You. Wait, read question there.
我看到的是 at first. Okay.
So the answer is
153.
153.
3.
Okay, good. This is your answer. Okay, right. So over here, okay, you use the BCA or use branch method?
BCA.
Okay, I verified your answer with the branch method. Okay, so over here it says there were 25 more boys than girls. So boys bigger than girl, right? So therefore, if I have B, I mean B is B, then G is G. So let's say G is G, so boy is G plus 25, right? So I always emphasize if you can use 1 letter, you just use 1 letter. You don't use 2 letters. Because the more letters you use, then the more complicated your branch or your equation is going to be. So you don't want that to happen, right? Next, okay, 32%. What happened? Wait, 32% of the boys and 20% of the girls left the hall. So 1/5 of the girl, right, left. Okay, I don't use the word left because I'm going to use it for. So okay, so went away. So looks like your profile or whatever or your filter is a bit scary. So 4/5 left, right? Or remaining. Okay, so over here is 32%. So I write down 32%. So 32% is 0.32. 0.32. 0.32 G plus 25. Right? So 0.32 went away. And then of course 0.68 left. I mean remain. Okay, simple. And then over here, what it says is in the end, there were 7 more girls. So basically, for this more girls, right? So it means -7 is equal to here. Right? Okay. So like I say, this is the diagram. I'm showing you how you get marks part by part. This is 1. If your diagram is correct, then this is the equation. Okay, this is another 1 mark if your equation is correct. Then of course the rest of the 2 marks, okay, will be you solve this and find out the answer. Okay, so let me continue. So you have 0.8G, then you have 0.68G, then of course you have this +7 plus. Can you help me out using your calculator? 0.68 times 25.
0.68 times
Yeah.
25.
Yes.
17.
Okay, good. So 7 plus 17. So 0.12 G is 24. So G equals to 200. Or can you help me double check 24 divided by 0.12? Is it 200?
Yes.
Okay, good. So G is 200. So this is another 1 mark because you solved it already. So now the question asks for how many boys were there in the end? In the end is here. Yeah. So I just give this to the question. So it's 0.68 and then 200. G is 200. So 200 plus 25. So can you help me out? 0.68 times 225. So what's the answer?
Zero 0.68 times 225.
225. Yes.
153. I'm correct.
Yes. Yeah. Good. So 153. So I just want to show you how you get marks. Okay. So can you see if you use the branch method, diagram correct, 1 mark, equation correct, 1 mark, solving correct, the 1 mark, and of course answer correct, 1 mark. And of course you use your BCA. Okay. Yep. I saw your BCA method. So your BCA method, the answer is correct. Then probably you get all the marks. What if your answer is wrong? Have you ever asked your teacher, what if your answer is wrong?
I don't know.
Like let's say you do all your BCA stuff, then your answer is wrong. So do you get marks for the partial for all your workings?
If I write down the before, change, and after, yes.
Yeah.
But if
Also,
I just
you-
write BCA, the teacher won't understand.
No, my question is, okay, my method, the branch method is you +1 for diagram, +1 for equation, +1 for solving, +1 for answer. So it's very clear cut how you get marks part by part. So I'm asking you your BCA, do you get marks part by part? Or if your answer is wrong, everything is wrong?
If I write, I will get 1 more mark if BCA I write out before, change, and after.
So you
Not
only get
just-
1 mark if the answer is wrong. Okay, so you see, so let's say we do the same question, BCA. Okay, you write down the BCA already, right? So you only get 1 mark for BCA, right? So let's say the answer is wrong. Okay, so you only get 1 mark out of 4. Okay, so versus the branch method. So for the branch method, the diagram, 1 mark, equation, 1 mark. So solving, 1 mark, answer, 1 mark. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say your answer is wrong. Okay, your answer is wrong. So you get 3 out of 4. Let's say your solving is wrong. You still get 2 out of 4. So you just decide for yourself. You just decide for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep emphasizing this to you and Nancy and of course Charmaine. Okay. I keep emphasizing this to my students. That's why I encourage my students to use the branch method, because it gives you marks, even though your answer is wrong. Okay? Even though your
Okay.
solving is wrong, you get more marks than your BCA. Okay? So I don't want to emphasize too many times. Okay. Next, this is the harder questions. Yes. Okay, 17.
Joke's on you. I did this in Great Minds today.
Okay. Okay.
I did
Maybe.
the exact same question.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you see questions, if you see the same question from me, from Great Mind, or from some of the previous papers, right? I mean, other schools' papers, then that means this question is very popular. Is it exact one or not exact?
It's the exact one. 9
Okay,
red
then.
beads with rather in the end the ratio of the
Yeah,
number
just tell
of
me the
red
answer then. Straight away, answer. A.
the first one is 8 to 12. Wait. Yeah, 8 to 12 to 3.
This one is
And then
correct.
the
I still
second one
remember.
is 5.
这个是多少？
Huh?
B is
45.
45. Okay, good. This one, Nancy has done it already. So yeah. This one. Oh, yep. So since you see this question from Great Mind, you see this question from me, and of course you see this question from other school paper. So that means this type of question you better know how to do. Okay, you better know how to do. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, good. But how come you highlight the entire question? Huh?
My mom told me to highlight, so I highlight. And then I gave up right after this question.
Your mom asked you to highlight the keywords. You highlight the entire question. So that means the entire question is key?
Yes.
Okay. 这题 16. I remember your mom asked you to highlight the keyword only, like the question, like what the question is asking. You go and highlight every statement. So next time I ask you so next time I allow you to go to the toilet. So basically you go to the toilet and sit there for an hour, right?
I've done this question before. I just need to find
又
where it's
来
from. Yeah, 我知道。
Okay, from Great Mind or from what?
做过。I have
Oh,
done
okay.
this question before. I just need to find out where it's from. It's either from yesterday. Found it. And I
Like,
got it correct.
is it exact?
Madam
Ru-
Ruro had
Yeah.
some red and green apples in her mini mart. The ratio of the
Okay.
number of red apples to the number of green apples was 13 to 7. After selling
Okay.
60% of the red
Okay.
apples and 55 green apples, the ratio of the number of red apples to the number of green apples was 13 to 12. How
Yeah,
many
so you
red,
got A
how
and
many
B,
apples
right?
were there altogether
Yep,
at
sure.
first?
Yep, you get the A and B, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Next, 15. This is more interesting.
这个没有说过。
这个没有做过哦。Okay. This is the one, okay. I guarantee you forget something about this question.
老师 have some faith in me.
Okay, can you tell me what is the key thing about this question?
They use a fixed amount of shampoo every day.
So what does this statement mean then?
That means 他每一天如果用60 ml 的话，就是用60 ml；如果用10 ml 的话，就是用10 ml。
No, what I'm talking about is you know, right? So what kind of question is this question? That's what I want to hear from you. Like which method you use to solve this question.
I don't know.
Huh? Do you see? You asked me to have
I know
faith.
already. I know already.
什么？
each number total.
为什么？ Why?
Because they use
Uh-huh.
they use the same type of shampoo. They use a fixed amount of shampoo every day.
Okay, besides the every day, besides the every, what else? Besides the word each day, yes. Okay, besides the each day, I think you can also see one bottle. I mean the one. 有没有看到 one bottle of shampoo? Yeah. So if you keep seeing like each, one, per, so very likely you can make use of the table method. Okay, so if you cannot identify this question is a table method question, right, you cannot solve. Because you tried that during your prelim exam. I remember that question. You tried with your method and you ended up 0. While if you have used my method, table method, you solve it, oh, it's a breeze, so fast. Huh? Commit suicide? Who commit suicide? No, anyhow say commit suicide, okay? Life is beautiful. And by the way, the lesson is recorded. So 20 years later, if 20 years later, if you have kids, right, you get to watch this, you know. I will show this to your kids. Okay.
Completely fine with me.
Oh, I don't know. When you become parent, you might have a different opinion then.
It's time to turn into an angry avocado frog.
Okay. Angry avocado frog. Where have you gone?
I went to become an angry avocado frog, but it failed.
Okay.
Is the answer for A 24?
I don't know yet because I haven't figured it out. You know, right? I always take question, then I will figure it out on the spot. So 24 and then next.
我现在在算 B.
Oh, okay, yeah. I will write down your answer first. 24. Wow, you have taken a bit long, huh?
I don't understand what they mean as if the day that Akio started using his new bottle of shampoo, what was considered the first day, on which day was Akio's shampoo or bottle of shampoo used up completely? What does it mean?
Okay, so let's say you have a bottle of shampoo, I have a bottle of shampoo. So let's say daily use 3 times, I use 1 time. So who will finish first? You will finish first, right? Right? Because you use 3 times, right? So you will finish first. So when you finish, then you come and so I haven't finished mine. So you come and use mine. Okay, so you understand me? So when you use mine together, so the 2 of us together, so on which day my bottle will also finish. It's something like just now the question, the person Tom joined Jerry or Jimmy, yeah. So how many days
Wait, so it's rate. So it's a rate question.
Maybe. So
你没有跟我讲。
我也没有告诉你今天要吃饭，你吃饭了吗？
没有。
Don't lie, now it's already what? Now it's already like 6 o'clock. You must have eaten your lunch. 我跟你讲要听话，你都没有听话啊？You sure or not? You sure if I tell you anything, you will follow? Okay, good. Okay. So today is 8th of September, 6 o'clock.
My school teacher said the same thing.
什么？
I said I confirm passed my listening compre with full marks. And then she said, you sure or not? You cannot even listen to my instructions.
No, just now you said what? You said I didn't tell you, right? So if I tell you, you follow? You sure or not? Then it doesn't matter whether I tell you or not, right? You sometimes follow, you sometimes never follow. So when I know, you will follow.
When I die.
Actually, I also don't know whether Part B is a rate question, but it sounds like a rate question. Yeah. Wow, they combine the rate question with this question, the table method. Oh, I like this question a lot. 我很喜欢这个题目的。Can make it or not? Angry avocado frog. Angry? Why avocado? Why frog?
Sure. I'm confused.
So we take a brief break. We come back, then we talk about this question.
No break until I solve this question.
Okay, so what's your question?
So if like, the each number total, right?
Yeah.
Each number total. So since after Fatin use up her bottle, which is 20, which takes 24 days. So if 24 times 2U equals to 48U, right?
24.
So the total, so the total that I got is 120U.
Mm-hmm.
So 120u minus 48 equals to 72.
U.
Yeah, 72u.
Mm-hmm.
And since 160 plus 124 equals to 7120.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can
am
I
I supposed to? Huh?
Can I ask you how come you still have the U? I thought, okay, so if the rate is a rate question, right? You just make use of work done. Over here is not work lah. Over here is the usage. So usage. So instead of work done, so the usage is equal to rate times time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes. So they ask for which day, right? They ask for which day. So basically you need to find the time, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So its time should be equal to usage divided by rate. No?
So usage divided by rate. But I did that then.
So then you should end up with
I did
time.
that.
Yeah. Then how can you end up with what 72 U, that kind of thing?
I got this answer 1234.285714.
Then you know what happened. 1, 2, 3 point, you know what happened?
No.
No, when you get, okay, people ask you which day, right? You get a decimal number. So what do you think?
That means there is no day.
It's wrong,
Oh.
right? You understand, right? Yeah, it's just like people ask you how many people are there, you find out it's 2.5. How can you have 2.5, right? Right. Oh, I even shared that the $4 bubble tea with Nancy. I say shop C turned out to be 1248 by Yu Xing. The total is only 1428. Then shop C only 1248. Shouldn't you question yourself? Right. Then she
shouldn't.
She just giggle. Yeah.
I shouldn't.
Okay. But anyway, so sometimes you need to use your common sense, like super common sense. Okay. Just a normal common sense, not special common sense. Okay. So shall we take a brief break, because I also want to go to the washroom and then I will fill up my drink. Okay. Brief break. Come back.
Okay.
We will tackle this question. Very interesting question. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Let me know when you're back.
I was sitting here the whole time trying to access my school
Website.
No, my school email, the email that MOE gave me. But I think they gave me the wrong password.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, let's take a look at this question. For this question, I think it's easier if I do it using Excel, because Excel is my calculator actually. Let me show you. You know how to use Excel? Yes or no? Yeah, most likely no. Okay, never mind. So let's take a look at this question first. So first thing first, it says this 2%. Let me make it bigger. Let me share with you. Okay, can you see? Okay, so
yeah,
I think you can see, right? Yep, good. So over here you have this 2% A and F. They use a fixed amount every day. So like I say, every each, every, and then one each. So it should tell you, it should indicate to you, you can use the table method. So I can actually use this one as my table already. Can you see? Pretty convenient. So this is called usage per day. And then of course, this will be number of days. And of course, this is total usage, right? And of course, this is for A, and this is for F. Yeah, can you see below here? Let me make it bigger. Okay, so now it says A takes 60 days to finish one bottle. So usage per day is, okay, so 60 days to finish one bottle. So the usage per day is 1/60, right? For A, right? So over here you see something very funny. So let me just change it. Let me change it to number. So you have 1/60. Okay. So this is a round off number. Okay. But never mind. Later on you will see the correct number. Now it says each day AQ uses 2/5 as much as F. So can I ask, who used more in this case? So A used only 40% of F, right? So that means this one is 40% of F, right? So that means this one, 0.0167 is only 40% of F, right? From this statement. Okay. So if this one, 1/60 is 40%, right? So I need to find out 1% is how much. So this is 1%. So this 1% times 100. So 0.0416 that kind of thing. So basically what you could have done is this. And this will be the usage per day for F. So I can find out the number of days already. 24. So actually this is 1/24. So like you say, yes, the answer for A is 24. Okay, that's how you get 24. So the table is below here. Okay, so now next. So right now the next step is you need to do the rate question. So write it down. This one is usage is equal to rate times time. So write down the formula first. I'm going to use formula. So the question says A and F each started using a new bottle of shampoo on the same day. So okay, let's start with day 1. Okay, this is day. So this is 1. So this is 2. So what it says is, so this is A, this is F. So what I'm trying to say is, if 24th day, so F will finish, right? Right? F will finish, right? So 24th day, F will finish. So now the question you ask yourself is, A used how much of her shampoo after 24 days? So what you could have done is, usage is equal to what? Usage is equal to rate times time, right? So the rate for A is this, which is 1/60, right? So you times the 24 days, then you will get 24/60. So you divide by 4, divide by 6, you get 4, divide by 6, you get 10. So 0.4. So in fact, when F finish, A finish 0.4 of the shampoo. Did you get this one? You understand it? You understand this? Why I get 0.4?
Because of the 24.
Yep, 24 days times the rate by A, which is 1/60, right? So therefore 0.4 used by A. So 0.4 used by A. So how much is left? 0.6 is left, right? So 0.6 is left for them, for A and F to finish, right? So simple, right? So the time is equal to usage divided by rate.
Rate.
But now the rate is the combined rate, right? So usage is 0.6 because only 0.6 left. So the rate is what? The rate is actually 1/60. Sorry. Let me go back up and then go to the left. Yeah, good. So the rate is 1/60 plus 1/24. Yeah, good. Okay, so can you help me out? 0.6 divided by the sum of this fraction. So what do you get? Yeah, use your calculator, help me out.
Syntax error.
Cannot be like. So what you could have done is just 1/60 plus 1/24. So what do you get? 1/60 plus 1/24. What do you get?
Oh, okay, 10.27.
Oh, so it's okay. So it's not a whole number. Okay, so let me just do it here. Okay, so I need to use 0.6 divided by bracket this rate plus this rate. So it's 10.28 something, right? Today. Okay, good. So it's 10 days, like 10 plus days. Okay, so now let's go back to the question, which is above. Okay, so what it says is, if the day that started using his new bottle of shampoo is considered day 1. Okay, so this is day 1. Right. On which day was the bottle shampoo used up completely? Okay, good. 可以. So day 1 started using, right? 24th, right? F finish, and then
34.
of course 24. I'm going to erase this first.
Is the answer 34?
Yeah, it's okay. So let's. I don't care about the answer. Let's do the approach is more important. So day 1, and then of course 24 is the 24th day is the point F finish, right? So after that, the two of them, okay, this is A and F, right? So it can last what? It can last 25, 10 plus days, right? So you just write down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Right? It says completely, right? Right?
Yeah.
So can I ask you? Can I ask you? This is from here to, okay, sorry. So from here to here is 10 days, right? Can I ask you? Is the shampoo finished on 34th?
Yeah.
Huh? I thought you can last 10 plus days.
No, like it's almost used finish.
Yep,
but
so it's
not
almost finished. So not yet, right? Not yet. Yeah, you see, not yet. So that means here is not yet left. So I mean, still,
35.
yes, 35 is completely, can you see? Used up completely. So it's actually 30. Yeah. So on which day was the bottle? Okay, 35th. Does it make sense now? Yeah. Okay. So you have to write this down in order to understand the question. Okay. 可以吗? So that's why I say this question is very, very interesting, and is yeah, combines a table method with the rate question. Yeah. Next, 下一题. Let me share with you 下一题. Okay, this is 15. Then 这题. Yeah, badminton court question. By the way, yesterday, I got a new question for this.
No.
badminton
No
court.
more rate. No more rate questions.
Then I want to share with you the new question. Nema, you do this first.
Oh.
Warm up first. Okay, tell me what's the formula for this type of question first. So time play per student is equal to, what's the formula? You need to unmute yourself. So what's the formula?
Time played per student is 3 times.
No.
3 times.
What is the formula? We start with the formula first.
Wait, let me think.
So
Work
what
done.
work done? We are not talking about work.
Time played.
Time play is here, ma. What are you talking about? Time play is here already. You cannot write time play again.
Rate times time.
That one is work done. We're not talking about work done here. Come on.
Confused.
Okay, wait. If you cannot
3
memorize,
times 4.
I don't want the numbers. I want the formula. We're not talking about numbers now. You have to know the formula. If no, you give me 3 hours, no use. No use. I don't need the numbers. I need the formula, because if you know the formula, you can solve all questions. Because I'm going to give you another question. This is just an appetizer, 前菜. Okay, you make sure you memorize these two formula, because this is what? This is already meet. 这个是 meet. I mean, we only have like less than a month, and then you still cannot memorize the formula. Okay, you cannot. Okay, this is totally unacceptable. Okay, you need to differentiate. Okay, work done is work done. Okay, work done is just now that question. Work done is equal to rate times time. This is not work done. This is not work done. Okay, this is time play per person is equal to total time divided by number of persons. Can you see these two is very different? These two formula is very different. Okay, it's very different. even though they both have the time, they have the word time, but two different formulas, two different types of question. Can you repeat after me? Oh, okay, can I test you immediately? Time play per student is equal to formula?
Total time divided by number of people.
Correct. So how many students are there here?
5.
5. Okay, good. So you fill up the denominator. So what is the total time in this case? What's the total
3.
time?
3 times 4.
Why times 4?
Because there is 4 students playing on the court
How many courts?
at any time.
How many courts?
There's only 1 court.
Okay, good. So how do you get the total time? You need to draw you need to sketch it out. Okay. So over here it says just a badminton court, just one. So you just draw the badminton court out. Okay. And then how many students can play? 4. Right. And then each of them can play, because they say 3 hours for the court, right? 3 hours for the entire court. So each of them can play 3 hours, right? So therefore the total time is 3 times 4, right? So therefore you get 12 divided by 5. So that will be 2.4 hours, right? Per person. Okay, the question asks for minute. So you need to convert 2.4 hours to the minutes. Okay, the conversion I will leave it to you. Okay, so what if the same question, I change it to okay, don't draw first, please. Don't draw first. Yeah, thank you so much. So what if I change this to 2 badminton court? Okay. Okay, you stop playing with this screen before I block you, okay? Before I disable your this, okay? Okay, so what if I change this to 2 badminton courts? So what you need to do is draw the 2 courts out.
And then put 4 students.
4
2
students,
students
right?
on each court.
Then can
4
I ask
students.
you? But
there's only 5 people.
Correct. So this is the question I want to show you. So how? 现在怎么办？
他们死了
怎么办？啊？
他们死了 split their body into 2.
Okay, so you cannot. Okay, so let me not do this question first. Okay, let me change this also. Okay, let me change it both. Okay, so you really want me to block you, is it?
No, I'm drawing the basketball court. I know the badminton court.
Okay, you finish drawing and let me continue. Okay, you just listen
continue.
first. I will give you the final question. Okay, I give you the final question for you to do. Don't worry, you got chance one. So let me change this. You have 2 badminton courts, so each court is 3 hours. This is 3 hours. So at any one time, 2 students playing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what this means is this is 3 hours, this is 3 hours, this is 3 hours, this is 3 hours. So the total time is 3 times 4. That's the total time over the number of students. So the answer is still the same like the previous question. Okay?
2.4
hour. So if they ask for minute, then you convert, okay, times 60. Okay, I will leave this to you for the conversion. But now, what if I just change the 1 badminton court to, right? Sorry. Yeah, this is the question. Copy. Then, yeah, carry. So what if I just change this to 2? So how you do this question? Or what's the answer? Yeah.
There are 4 students playing on 2 badminton court.
Yeah.
Then how do 5 students split?
Yeah, lor. So
Sure, this is illogical.
what if? I mean, there
Change
were
it to
4
10.
students playing. No, cannot change 10. Cannot.
Mm,
What if you have to do it this way? Yeah.
There's no what if， 这个肯定不能出来的。
So let me show you. So it's not very possible in this case, but you still can do it. So 2 badminton court. So you have 3 hours for this court. You have 3 hours for this court, right? So at any time there were 4 students. Okay, lor? Just 4 students. But you realize for the second court here, right? You don't have 4 students, right? Then how?
Yeah.
Then the last one, no?
One
5. No?
student.
Yeah, 1 student. No? Because you see, you run out of student, right? You run out of student, then you just play alone. No? You understand me? You understand me? Okay, good. So cannot. Okay. So if you get such question, what you do is you just do it the same way. So you just like you put the students on the court first. In this case, I really want to block you already. Okay. Okay, good. You stop giving me nonsense. Stop
Okay.
from here onwards. Okay, so you cannot go. I mean, you only have 5 students, right? So therefore, you can only put one here, right? No more than 1. Okay. So therefore, what is the formula still? Total time. Number of students still valid. I mean, the formula still valid. So what you do, the total time is 3 hours for this, 3 hours for this, 3 hours for this, 3 hours for this, 3 hours for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 3 times 5. How many students you have? 5. So you end up with 3 hours per student. And if you need to convert to minutes, then you just 3 times 60. Okay, you get it? You get it or not?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is you don't blindly go and put 4 students here. You don't have 8 students, okay? You only have 5, right? So if you only have 5, okay, for the second court, just put 1. So once you put 1 student there and then you just attach the 3 hours to each of them, you realize that your total time is 3 times 5. And then the number of students is 5. So the formula is still valid. This is still the formula. The formula is still valid. 可以吗? Okay, because yesterday, yesterday, yes. Nancy also asked me, what if there is this question? Okay, so you still make use of the formula, and of course, your total time divided by number of students. Okay, 可以. Next.这题. This is the best question among all questions here. 来，这题。
I did this today too.
是吗? So you get it
我是在
correct
给你
or
找
wrong?
出来看。
来. Yes, please. Mm. 13 to 17.
Can I see the question again?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me get rid of all this stuff first. Yes. This question 17, yes. 有吗?
有 confirm 有。
Do you get it correct? That's it.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, it's okay.
294 and 7 out of 40.
So you get it
This
correct?
is from
Okay,
Raffles Girls' School.
nice. Okay, the next question. Mary has some 20-cent coin and 50-cent coin. Yeah.
I did this today too. 我给你找出来看。
Oh, wow. So good. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, it's slightly different.
Oh, I think this
Slightly
question
different.
is more complicated. 我的这个是 more complicated.
It's very slightly different. Okay.
But I think this is more complicated. Yep, go ahead.
I'll do this question.
Hold on. Okay, good.
What?
No, I just
Joe, what's the thing on the top?
这个
This thing. I can't see the
the
question.
the
The what?
7/8 of the coins were 20-cent coin.
Okay.
Let me print this up because I'm going to share this with Nancy also. These are all extra homework for her, by the way. Happy? Extra homework, is it happy?
Of course not.
So from 13 to 17.
老师
Why
我什么
not?
都
你什么都看不到是吗？
Yeah.
Can or not now?
Can. Can you go back to the page? I screenshot and you can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Not ready? Screenshot ready?
Yeah, I'm doing my work now.
Yeah, thank you so much. Very considerate. Thank you so much. 好了吗
还在做。
？Okay, so pick it up.
I don't know how to do.
Okay, good. So can I ask you, what this question reminds you of? Which method? If you cannot identify this question, then you cannot do questions.
I used each number total.
对, number one, you need to use each number total. Okay, then never mind. Let me just share with you how you can actually use each number total to do it. Let me share with you on Excel. Stop share, then share with you on Excel. Can you see my Excel? Okay, good.
Yes.
So first thing first, create the table. This is called value per coin. Then this is number of coin. By the way, you need to label the headings, okay? Very clearly. You cannot just say each number total because your marker is not going to understand what is each number total. So you need to be very clear. So this is value per coin. Then this is number of coins. So of course, this is total value, right? And of course, this is 20 cents. Then 50 cents. Yeah, good. So value per coin for 20 cents, of course, is 20 cents, right? Then value per coin for 50 cents is 50 cents. Yeah. Now, it says 7/8 of the coins were 20 cents. So 7/8 of this means what? So what's the unit? So shouldn't this be 7U and then this be 1U for the number of coins? Does this make sense to you? Did you form this table?
Yes.
Good. So the total value will be 140U. By the way, we are using cent here. So just to let you know. So let's say, so I want to change it to dollars because over here is dollars. Okay, it's really up to you. Really up to you. Okay, but anyway, just
1.4U.
Yeah.
And then
Thanks.
2.5U.
Very good. So if you get this table, you get 1 mark. Okay. This is 0.5U. Okay. So this is in dollars. Okay, good. So you get this. Now, after Mary has spent 78, so spending. So what's the meaning of spending? Spend. So what kind of question is this? 花钱. So spending, expenses, use, give away. What kind of question is this?
Each number total plus branching.
Correct. So did you use branching from here onwards?
I tried.
Oh, that means you never think of that. Okay.
No, I tried to use.
Oh, you tried. You tried, but you didn't find any answer, right?
No.
Okay. So you want me to carry on from here?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Like, so let me just minimize this. Okay. So just want to give myself more space. Okay, so I'm going to branch out from here. So it says Mary had spent $78 worth of 50-cent coins. So what this means is this 50-cent coin. So basically you have 0.5U, you branch out. So this is $78 used, right? So it's $78 used. So what is left? 0.5U minus 78 left. Does it make sense now? Okay. Next, then it says 3/7 of the 20-cent coins. Okay, so over here, okay, this branch is about value use. Okay, $78 use. So you need to pick the right thing. That's why I picked 0.5U for this branch. Over here, 37 of the 27-cent coin. So you don't take, you can take 1.4U, but I think I prefer to use the number there, right? The number is 7U, okay? So 7U, I use 37 of it, right? So that means you use, so if you figure this out, you get 3U. So 3U used. So what is left? 4U left, right? Okay. Over here, the 4U here is the number of 20 cents. Over here, this is the value of 50 cents. Okay, so you need to identify these two. Over here is number of 20 cents. Here is value of 50 cents. Are you clear? Are you clear or not?
Yes.
Good. Now, the question asks what? The question asks, she had 47. She had 47 of the coins left. So what it means is 47 of the coins left. 47 of the coins left. So how many coins you start with?
7. We started with 8U.
Yes. Right? So therefore, so let me see. So she spent 78 worth of 50 cents. So yep. So 7 of the coins, so 8U, right? So you just figure this out. It's 32U over 7 left. Right? Okay. So this is what? This is number of coins. Okay. So can I ask you, number of coins left is equal to number of 20 cents plus number of 50 cents left, right? Am I right?
Yes.
So number of 20 cents left is 4U. Okay, I have this 4U already. And then of course, number of coins you also have, which is above, which is 32U over 7. So number of 50 cent coin, do you have the number? Not yet.
Yeah,
because
not
you
yet.
only have the value, right? You only have the value, right? So if you have the value, how do you get the number? You divide by, you take this one, 0.5U minus 78, you divide by
divided by the
0.5. 0.5.
So everything disappeared.
I know, I'm going to get it back. Okay, you divide by 0.5. Or the other way to deal with this question is, over here, this branch, this 0.5U branch, right? You don't use the value branch, okay? You convert because you want to make your life easier, ma. Because ultimately the question asks for the number of 50 cents left, right? So $78, you just convert first, or you convert. So how many 50 cents you use? Can you help me out? 78 divided by 0.5. Use your calculator.
Divide by 0.5.
Yeah.
Equals to 156.
Okay, 156. So that means, so you start with 1U 50 cent coin and you use 156. So U minus 156 left for 50 cent coin. So this is the number of 50 cent, right? So therefore, you just put this number into this. So you just solve this accordingly. How? 32U over 7 equals to 5U minus 156. So 32U, 5U minus, can you help me out? Can you help me solve this from here onwards? 5U minus 32U over 7 is equal to 156. Can you help me out? What is U? Use your calculator.
U equals to 3 out of 7.
Huh? What are you talking about? You find out this first.
Yeah.
Then you use the 156 divide by this.
Oh.
不是吗?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, so what do you get? 156 divided by the fraction. Huh?
Wait, it's like
Yeah.
this, right?
Okay, so first you find 5 minus 32 over 7. So what do you get? You get a fraction.
Yeah, I told you
then-
the fraction.
Yeah, then 156 divided by this fraction.
364.
Yeah, good. Okay, so you are saying what's the result for this? Let's continue. 5 minus 32 over 7, what do you get? What's the fraction?
37.
什么东西 5u minus 32. So 5 minus 32 over 7, what do you get? Continue. No lah, can you just give me the result? 5 minus 32 over 7.
Yeah, that's the result.
3 over 7 ah? Okay.
That's
Okay,
the
good.
result.
Okay, 3 over 7. Yes, thanks. Okay, good. I thought you give me some other stuff. So u is equal to, 你刚才说什么 156 divided by this 3 over 7. So what's the answer for you? 300多?
364.
Okay, good. So u equals to 364. Ha. Now I just put it back into this table. 364, right? Remember 364. So what the question is asking? So u equals to 364. So the question asks for find the number of 50 cent coin Mary had left. 就是 left, right? So start with 364, right? 刚才用了多少 78 divided by 0.5. What's the answer? 156, right? 对 156. So 364 minus 156. So what's the answer?
208.
Yeah, 对 208. Okay? Cannot. So this question, it make use of each number total plus the branching. Okay? It's a combination. 可以吗? Just now you said you had a similar question, right? So do you think this question is much more harder than yours or
Around
Same.
the same.
around the same? Around
Yeah.
the same? Not much harder?
No.
This one not much harder?
No.
Then 你的 around the same 你有没有做对？
我看一下。
then 如果你做对，你没有做对这题 then that means something is not right.
做对。
then how you explain you cannot do this? 对 okay? Yeah. So how do you explain you cannot do this?
Yeah, I use each number total for this one.
You also use each number total for this one, what? But you got stuck here, what? The branching. By the way, do you need to use branching for your question?
Huh?
Do you need branching to solve your question?
This one don't need.
Now you see, that's why I say this question is much harder because you need to use branching, two branches. So that's why this question is much harder. Oh, by the way, I think most of the time, even your prelim give you questions that you just need to use the table and then that's it, right? I think most likely in PSLE, they're going to give you this question instead. Like this is a more advanced question. Table plus branching. Okay. So you can, okay, by the way, the lesson is recorded. So I wish you go back and watch the part of
And watch
video
the
that
video.
什么?
And watch the video, 对吗?
Watch the part that you find you want to rewatch. Not the entire video. But if you find the entire video is worth watching, then of course go ahead. Okay. So at the same time, I'm going to share this video with Nancy. So Nancy also get to learn from your.
Yeah, I
your
found
side.
out who is Charmaine.
不要这样子
Found
嘞
out who is Charmaine.
You don't
我在你的 video 里面都看了，还有你的语音。
But never mind, you don't manhunt people, okay?
你的鱼
Okay, but you don't manhunt people anyway. Okay? Any other question?
No. Bye bye.
Okay, see you. Thanks.
I cannot tahan 了 bye bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.